Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to That One Awkward Guy. Today we're going to be continuing our Let's Play on Hearts of Iron 4 with the Millennium Dawn modern day mod as Russia. In the last episode, we began preparing for an invasion of Latvia, and we discussed some invasion plans of China, though currently our main focus will be on gearing up for this war with Latvia. We can see that the world tension has increased since I began justifying. We're going to unpause it here. So, that's not a good thing. That's not a good thing, but we knew it would happen. Excuse me. We knew it would happen, so we are prepared for that. As long as it doesn't go over 45%, we should be fine. Our national focus also is currently working on the infrastructure project, so we can get some decent infrastructure over here. I also do want to establish a fort line. So that's kind of where we are right now. Now, how much longer was it? It was until like end of the month, or not end of the month, it was like, when was it? It was August or something. Well, no, it's already September, so it's not January. Oof. it's still a ways away there. A couple more months, and then we can take Latvia. What do we got? We got modified government. Can I get ourselves another military high command? Army regrouping, fleet logistics. Artillery wouldn't be bad. Army logistics is probably the next best thing, though. We could use that. So I think that's what we'll do. How's Ukraine looking? Oh, mobile warfare. Yep. Delay. Let's do that. Now let's see. How is Ukraine looking at the moment? 8 and 9, 14, 19, 10 to 25. They have more planes than me. Everybody has more planes than me, don't they? Like the only one that's not building planes. You can pretty much survive without planes. You really can. I mean, I'll probably build them eventually, but there's just no need for them yet. Infrastructure project. There we go. So this should be raised to 6 or 7 now. 8. Oof. We're going to cap out the infrastructure here, aren't we? What's the last one? That adds... What did this add? Did this add 1 or 2? Adds 1 infrastructure. And then this adds not enough infrastructure building slots. Just do it. I don't care if we cap out. Just do it. I mean, yeah, we're going to have to build the infrastructure ourselves here because I doubt that national focus is just going to randomly apply to territory we've taken. But right now, I'm not going to... I assume what it does is it just builds infrastructure in every single one of your provinces. So I could save that one and so I can use it for China, but really... By the time I get China, I'm going to have so many civilian factories, I can build as much infrastructure as I want, it won't matter. So that's why I'm just kind of doing it now rather than saving it for later. Now, we were talking about something else, I can't remember. What's this? Yeah, I don't remember. What was it? I honestly can't remember. Anyway, though. Oh yeah, Ukraine. Ukraine, that's what I was thinking about, I think. We could invade them, or we could bring them in. Invading them would get us more manpower. And it would give us a bigger That would give us a bigger border with Poland. So it's an option. But that might be a tough war. I'll have to see about that. In India, I need to start influencing or boosting party popularity nationalist over there now. China still has a huge portion of their government being reactionary. Oh, okay, there we go. We could start influencing nationalism, but I'm not going to yet, because it looks like their war is going to take a couple episodes until we get there, so I can afford to wait. So it's at 14% now. Declare the war. That brings it to 30. Oh, that's getting up there. We're going to have to hold off for a little while on any more wars. But yeah, our troops are going to quickly move in and just take everything. Let's get decryption. Yeah. We're breaking through easy enough. Trying to hold on to their capital there, not doing too well. Alright, just take everything. End turn. I think that's it. Just pass. Yeah, I think that's all of it. Alright, click done. Sometimes they have those tiny little islands that you can't see. Alright, so that got us some more dockyards. That got us 2 more dockyards. That's nice. Throw them into convoys. That gave us 2 more military factories. There's a few places we could put that, but I'm going to put it into mechanized and motorized. Research. And you get us engineer company. Okay, so where does that put us in terms of civilian factories? Oh, that definitely boosted us up a little bit, unless we've been producing them now. Yes, we will be starting to produce more soon. Another research is finished. Is there anything here I can do? Yes, there is things I can do. Let's get this. It's 2004. What are we researching? Okay. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to wait a little bit. This is all our fault. It's going to take a little bit of time to bring that down, so we need to find something else to do in the meantime. We could start producing some more troops. It's an option. And maybe prepare for a bigger war, like Finland or Ukraine. And use that next time instead of... Because, like, we're getting stuff out of the Baltics, but it's a lot of world tension for, in the end, not a lot of resources. I mean, it's a little bit, but... yeah. Army regrouping, entrenchment. Ooh, these are both good, but I'm going to go with army regrouping. So yeah, I think the next one I'm going to do is either Finland or Ukraine. Ukraine could be an ally, though. But at the same time, that's a lot of land that I'd like. Probably a decent amount of resources, too. Yeah, there's some oil, decent amount of steel, chromium. And it does, again, expand the border with Poland. I think I'll go with Ukraine first, once the world tension goes down low enough. And continue improving relations. So we are growing the nationalist part of them. Where is it here? Nationalist is at 10% popularity. So it will grow. So when I go to invite to faction... +8 for the relations. So basically what we're going to do is we're taking out different ideology, and hopefully neither they nor we are at war. That'll take out 90. That's not going to be enough. The positive relations aren't going to bring us up that high. I don't think the positive relations are going to bring us even close to that. We'll see. We'll see how far they'll get us. Who knows, maybe the base reluctance will go away for some reason. We'll have to see. Because that will still leave them with 50. And I don't think we're going to get to positive. We're not going to get to positive 51 anytime soon. We're literally at 100 relations as it is. But sometimes once big wars start, they change their mind. So we'll see. I should start upgrading my artillery now. So I'm going to send one research over that way. It's about time that we do that. There we go, Infrastructure Project 3. So now 9 out of 10, 9 out of 10, 9 out of 10, 9 out of 10, 9. So this has pretty much amazing infrastructure here. We're in a pretty good spot there. Now, so our next national focus, what's this going to give us? Set the rule can create factions. Education reform. Alright, well, we could go down that. I mean, or we could go down the military buildup, but I'm not quite ready for that. I think right now what we're going to do is go down the government reform tree and see where that lands us. Figure it out as we go along. How many estimated divisions do they have now? Oh, that seems to be getting bigger all the time. That's absolutely horrifying. Yep, get the Generation 3 night vision. You can, yeah, go land doctrine. I'm not even kidding, it's gonna be a interesting war if we don't have India on our side. Why is there... Is that Belarus's flag? No. What flag is that? That's not the Russian flag. I have never understood that. When you zoom out, it changes the color of their flag. Or it doesn't change the color, it changes... Now it's the Russian one. And now it's a completely different flag. Oh, now it's it. Now... Our flag? Different flag. Our flag? Okay, now it's our... Oh, no, there's a different flag now. Now it's our flag. I don't know. Oh, man. Alright, so we're working on these civilian factories, and then we have radar, and then after that I want to actually up our radar even more. So we're going to really go crazy with radar here. I want to see everything they have in this area. So radar is going to be pretty important. Is there any research I can do now for construction speed? I have to wait to 2006. It's alright though. 2006 is going to be a big year for industry. Ah, government reform. Wonderful. That must have given us political power, because I see we can do modified government, and yes, it did give us political power. So is this mutually exclusive with one another? It doesn't say it is, so I'm going to assume it's not. Why can't I get this? Will cancel prerequisites are not met. So, is not in faction. Oh, okay, so I have to not be in a faction. Sorry, I hit my mic there. But I am in a faction, so I can't do that. Education reform, okay. Invest in public services, which... I like that. I actually really like this. Bringing down the consumer goods factory. Gain national spirit. Census reform, which grants recruitable population 0.2%. That might be enough to get us to 2 million. And then this one takes a bit of research time. I think the most pressing one is this one. We'll do this one first, and they're not... It doesn't say that they're mutually exclusive, so... let's just now check. Yeah, I can still do the other ones. So... Yeah, next we'll do this one for the manpower, because that will increase our recruitable population, but this is more pressing because that gives us more civilian factories that we can be using. And then education reform is nice, but we'll get that last. There we go, that's starting to make its way down. Yeah, I think we agreed Ukraine next, that's what I was thinking. I think I'll go with Ukraine next. It's going to be a tougher war, but it'll definitely be worth it. Because they do have a decent amount of resources. Alright, let's get ourselves a nice material designer. Probably motorized equipment would make the most sense there. And for that, we might as well get our troops ready and on the border. You guys, your goal is to push just straight basically to the river, like so. You are going to, yep, I'll get that in a minute. You are here. You are going to push, just pause it, I don't need to pause it. You are going to push, continuing the push along the river. Like so. And then the final army is going to take up the rest of the front line, and they're going to push all the way down here to Sevastopol. Alright, so we just finished a bunch of research. So 2006 yet. Anything else I can do this? What was that even? Multicam. Okay. Can I get this? I can get modern special forces. And artillery, let's get improved artillery. There we go. So now everybody has their plans. Except this guy. Apparently nobody's even assigned to that. So I'm just going to go ahead and delete that actually, because I don't understand why that happened. I swear I assigned an army to it. Okay, Bush won for the second time. I don't know why it didn't assign troops, and the reason I just deleted the front line is because if I assign the wrong army to it, it'll just join the army that originally made that front line, and then I have to sort that out again. So that's why I'm not doing it, but yeah. Can we delete this then? Because I don't know what's going on there. And the offensive line is here. Probably could have actually traced that arrow to whatever army it was, but whatever. My guys are not taking any attrition. This is good. Ooh. Those don't look... That's not the right flag. That's not Ukraine's flag. It says Ukraine, but that's not their flag. They're receiving volunteers. No, it doesn't look like it. I don't know what's going on there. Aircraft designer. Let's get light aircraft. Sure. How are things going over in... Oh, investment public services. Nice. Let's see. How are things going over here in India? They're at 27% nationalists, so the biggest next party is the Social Liberals at 30%. So they're slowly actually gaining control. I think we might actually be able to bring them in, potentially. We'll see. This needs education reform. So next we're going to do the census reform. But yeah, I still don't know. I don't think it's going to be enough. Even though we are going to have such high relations, I have to continue improving. I'm just not sure. Could stage a coup and just be friends with the coup. Oh, wouldn't that be something? And just ally the coup. I could actually do that. That would... The weird thing is that would probably work. But it would damage them so much. I don't know if they'd even be worth it at that point. What are we not working on? We're not even working at all on our fleet or air force. Doesn't matter. It'll be fine. Let's get radar. We have over 1,000 convoys. But no, I could actually do a coup. I'm kind of tempted to, not gonna lie. Screw it, let's do it. Let's just see what happens. They'll probably hate me for it, but why not? Just have fun, right? Actually, that's not very much fun. That's never good. But that means I need to actually stop... cancel boost popularity. Otherwise, they're just going to take over. And I'm not sure if they'll be as friendly if it's a hostile takeover. Or what I'm thinking is if it's a coup and I started it, they're going to be like, oh, we'll be your friend. And if it's just the takeover normally, like democratically or whatever, then I don't know if they'll be as inclined to join the faction. So we'll see how this is going to happen the 7th of February of next year. So in about a year. So we'll see. It's fairly popular. 29.50. They're virtually even in popularity. 28.60 against 29.50. They're literally virtually equal. Census reform. Oh, wait, what? 2.18 million? Wait, did we have 2 million before? Yes, we had 1.8 million. Okay, so that did push us well over. And recruitable is over 3,000. That 0.2 really helped us. Yeah, it was at 0.8 million before. Nice. That's what I like to see. Let's get that. National focus. Now we can do the education reform. There we go. I'm actually happy about that. That's going to make things a lot easier for us. Multicam. What can you do now? Oh, finishing so much things. How about, yeah. Oh, is it 2000? Wait, why can't I do this? If it's gonna let me do it early, I don't care. You continue on that. Yep, we can start doing some industry research now, which is absolutely awesome for us. We can really start producing. Did we finish? Yes, and we did finish those tanks, so we should actually have a reserve of those tanks. Yes, we do. And a reserve of infantry equipment. So our infantry and tanks are actually pretty much 100% up to date now. We do have a pretty decent... stockpile of infantry equipment. Does that mean I can do, or we can do this? No, that's 2008, not 2006. I'm not sure why it's letting me do those infantry tech. It says 2016 or 2006. So I'm a little confused. But again, I'm not going to complain there. They must hate me. How do they not hate me? I just declared war on 2 countries, and everybody just doesn't care. If it weren't for world tension, I'd just keep declaring war. Nobody would do anything. Construction. We're finishing up some more civilian factories. We now have 30 of them working on things. That's going to make radar nice and easy. And keep upgrading it. Can we get more? No, we don't have the next level yet. Wow, this is going to actually start going up very quickly now. At 3.21 thousand a month, that's going to really start to go up. And even more once we deal with Ukraine. You go straight to infantry, or infantry industry. Construction. We need to build things much quicker. Straight to industry, man. Get over there. Education reform, sweet. Next, national focus. We could start the military build-up. What else is there to do? Or we could get this, which is bringing down research time. Yeah, sure. There's all the army stuff that we don't need that so much yet. How much divisions do you have now, Ukraine? Between 19 and 49. And we have a decent number of divisions, probably enough to break them, I think. Because they don't even have every area garrisoned, so I doubt they'll have that many more deep in the country that can stop us. I think we're in a pretty good position. How's the popularity of nationalists here? Has it fallen at all? 29 point. Nope, it's staying exactly the same. Oh, this is going to be interesting. I'm not sure if it'll succeed. It should be able to if I support it enough. If I go to logistics, or sorry, this, has it gotten all the supplies it needs? Yes, it has. We could do that in a bunch of countries. Just start a bunch of coups to try to make ourselves allies. But I'm not going to do that. I'm just doing it with India because I really want them as an ally. How's Iran doing? You guys, they're getting there. They're going to take a bit, but they're getting there. They're starting to build up. Turkey's definitely getting somewhere. And there's Serbia. Look at them go. They're actually really starting to build up now. How do they have convoys? Oh, yes, they still own Montenegro. Okay, so they still have the port. I was about to say, Serbia's landlocked, but they haven't lost Montenegro yet. Somebody like Germany, how many divisions would they have? Between 40 and 102. And we have, what, 82, I think? Yeah, 82. So we are going to need to buff up our military. But I'm just so hesitant to use manpower because I know we need as much of it as we can for the war with China. And have they pulled all their troops off my border? I mean, I'm not complaining, but where are all their troops? Maybe on India's border? North Korea's? I don't know. They still have them. Whoa, what? Between 2 and 201? Did they just disband them all or something? We'll see when we get that radar up, actually. We're going to boost priority of that now. I want to get some radar up so we can start seeing what's going on. That's going to be finished 5th of August. Yeah, it builds really quick, so. Can I get the next level of radar yet? Not yet. Do we have somebody researching it at least? Yes, we do. 11 more days. Another national focus. We could go for the military buildup, or this. Army focus. Yeah, let's start doing the army focus stuff. Ooh, I guess we must have lost some political power and such. Ship designer. Raiding fleet, Pacific fleet, raiding fleet. We're not going to be able to compete with their fleet. There's no way we can beat France, Germany, Britain, US. There's no way we're going to win that in terms of a naval war. Oh yeah. That's just not going to happen. Yeah, but we can use a raiding fleet to maybe see what we can do over in China. There we go, assembly line production. Good. Can't get that though. What else might I want to get? Maybe... Oh, let's get the next level radar now. Unless it's going to say I can't. I can get it. Nice. And we have one more. We have somebody working on land doctrines, yes. Why did I even choose to do this one? I should have done this one, the armored spearhead. Whatever. Whatever. I'm not going to change it now. I can get the next level of tank very soon. Next research I get is probably going to go to that. I don't know. Let's just get this. Yeah, I think whichever this one's gonna looks like it's gonna finish next. We can throw that into the next level. The next tank. Whew, that's gonna be interesting. Let's check out its stats in comparison. 12, 12, 98, 98, 40, 52, 130, 157. Reliability is the same. More break or 90 to 100 in breakthrough. Plus 10%, 40 to 50 in soft attack. Okay, what was that? 18 to 21 in kilometers an hour. 140 to 155 in piercing. And same construction cost. Nice. So that tank's definitely quite the improvement. I'll have to start refitting everything. And I'm going to wait again until 14% before I start the next war. Because this one might even cause even more world tension. It might be best to wait for 10%. Because this one, because they're so much bigger country, right? It's a bigger country. The war is probably going to go on longer. I might need to even wait for 10%. And I'm keeping this army back as a reserve force in case we need it. Hopefully we won't need it, but we'll see. What's our recruitable? 1.22. I'm always checking because I know it steadily moves up. Yeah, there we go. 1.23 3.23. All right. Oh, September. Well, we could work on the tank, but it's 0.32 years ahead still. Let's wait for what's the next one going to be? Another month will bring us. Yeah, I think once the mobile infantry finishes, we can use it. That one. Okay, so can you work on excavation? This is about to finish. Army focus is finished. Combat preparations, army experience, or this. Yeah, let's do that. Get the production up. And there we go. Concentrated industry is finished. So there's nothing else we can do there. However, let's get something on atomic research. Get some nukes. We know how effective nukes are now after the France series, which I might record an episode of today. We'll see. How's the coup doing in India? Is the population or support? Yep, they still have enough support to do it. Whew, it's gonna be interesting. We'll see how that goes. We will indeed see how that goes. That's gonna be really interesting. Mobile infantry. Okay, that was the one that I said would go to the tank. So, I'm hesitant to do it because I don't want to waste time to do it. Because if I send it on a tank, it's still ahead by 0.23 years. So it's still ahead. No, I'm just going to say screw it and just wait. Because I want to continue going down this, because the faster I get through this, the closer I get to manpower. Now that 0.2% upped us from 1.87 to 2.21 million. That's what was it, 0.20? 0.2%? This is 2% plus this is a total of 5%. That would probably bring us to at least 3 million. At least. That would probably 3 or 4 million. Right? And that's going to be a huge, huge advantage for us that we could definitely use. So that's why I'm going to do that. Probably this one then. We'll probably just wait for this one. It's going to be a little late to the party in terms of getting tanks. So maybe be about a month-ish late around there, but it won't make that much of a difference. What do we got? Logistics. Yeah, we do have a huge surplus of those tanks now. But soon we will have to completely switch over our production lines to main battle tank 3. And this was supposed to be done in February, right? When this coup begins? Yeah, 7th of February. That's gonna be... I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna work, which is what's worrying me about it. It's possibly can actually raise world tension, which isn't necessarily good for me. But it's worth it. If there's potential of bringing India in as an ally, it's definitely worth it. But yeah, that's a couple months away now. But looking at the time, guys, we are at 30 minutes now, so I'm going to have to call it here. If you did enjoy, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next episode. Bye for now, guys.